That's Hunter.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be a soft, easy, everyday makeup look. If you are interested in learning how to do your makeup, because it is 2024 ladies, and we are going to learn how to do our makeup. If it's something so easy, so quick, we're going to learn how to do it. So this video is to show you guys how I did it, and of course I'm going to throw in some chit chats about my life and as well as what I do. And you might just hear a lot of commotion in the background too, because it's me. I'm Paola. I just like to do a lot. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please leave a like, a thumbs up, and comment. And I will do some more videos if you guys are interested in it. But let's get into this beat, because you know this girl eats. Alright guys, so I just went over my eyebrows and I did use the NYX. This is a glue for your eyebrows. It does help it get in position for the girls who don't want to put like any eyebrows pencil on their eyebrows or just want to have that clean little natural look. I just use it for placement, to be honest. I don't really use it for that particular look where it's like fluffy and flat but you can see the defined looks of your eyebrows. I just use it to make it place. But to go in when I start for my makeup, I do use this primer from e.l.f. guys. I know the girls on TikTok are definitely talking about this primer because this primer is magic. Like, to be honest, if you just want to like put any foundation or no foundation, it will not cake, it will set it to its T. So you definitely want to put on some primer before you do any of your makeup. Before you even start, just put your primers on and just place it everywhere on your face. Everywhere you know you're gonna put makeup on, you want to place it there so it has full coverage. Now that I did apply my primer everywhere, you want to make sure it does dry a little bit. Do not just go after primer, you stop on your makeup. Make sure your primer is everywhere and it's drying. Everywhere, not just one spot. You want to make sure every spot is like dry. I do use my hand to like air dry it, but if you have a fan, you can definitely use a fan, or you can just wait. To make the process go a little faster, a fan would definitely be the one that you want to use, but if you don't have a fan, you can always use your hands. And get into the nails, guys. This one's missing its charm because I went on a run yesterday, but I definitely did my nails for Valentine's Day, and I'll be posting a video so you guys can see how I did it. Alright guys, so I'm going to be going with my eyebrow pencil, and the way that I do it is I don't really press on my skin. As you guys can see, my forehead is glistening because of this primer, but I'm letting it sit. But I do not press on my forehead. I literally just glide it from the bottom and make my way through. I do not fill it in, I just make sure I defined it. Okay, I want you guys to know also, your eyebrows are never going to be sisters. They're always going to be cousins. They're never going to look the same. So don't fret if you're like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows do not look the same. They're never going to look identical. But I'm going in with this spoolie and I'm brushing out the front of my eyebrows just so I can have like a shadowy, hollow look so it doesn't look too harsh. But I am brushing it in. As you guys see, I'm not filling it in with the pencil. I'm just taking my spoolie and I'm just brushing it through. So I'm gonna go with this Pro Concealer LA Girl for my eyebrows as I conceal it with. Guys, do not be afraid to use LA Girl. For me, honestly, it does the justice that I need. You do not have to spend a ton of money on products, especially if you don't know how to do makeup. Basically, you're going to be wasting your money because you're not going to really know how to properly use it. So if you're a beginner and you want to find a concealer, LA Girl. And the color that I'm using is Fawn. I am more of a red undertone, so therefore that's why I do choose this color for my eyebrows, and I don't use a lot, to be honest. Again, this is more so a no foundation everyday makeup look that I like. And also, if you guys want to do it too, there's also going to be some tweakness to it just so I can make it look a little more realistic, and it's going to just be how I do it for everyday look. So because the type of look that I'm going for, I'm going to make sure that I do use more concealer in this area than I do in the front of my eyebrow. And honestly, I'm just concealing it. I'm just defining where I did my eyebrows. Same goes to this side. I'm doing the same thing too. You see, as I back up, you can see the difference. Like, I'm just doing under this eye first, and then I'm gonna make my way to the front. The mastering, I'm having to do your makeup on a camera instead of like an actual mirror. It takes time. So it's gonna look like this. Again, like I said, do not fret if your eyebrows do not look exactly the same. You don't want it to look too different where one is thicker and the other one is a little thinner. But when it comes to like shaping, it's not always going to look identical, especially if you're the one who likes to use, what's that thing called, eyebrow razors. It's not always gonna look the same unless you get your eyebrow threaded, or you know, the other things that other people do, then it may look the same. But if you're the one like me that does it yourself, it's not always gonna look the same. And to be honest, it doesn't really bother me because they still look the same, they just don't look identical. Okay, so for the top of my eyebrows, I do blend the concealer with the foundation that is closer to my color, just so it won't look too harsh when it comes to me blending it. I want to make it look as natural, like no type of makeup look in a sense. So I want to make sure that the top of my forehead is going to be blended with my actual skin, because I'm not going to be using foundation like that. So I just put a little and I blend it with my concealer. See how defined I did? I did the other one off camera, but I want you guys to see how I keep going back in just to make sure that I get them as equal as possible. See? Not always gonna look the same, but they're gonna be as close as possible, huh? All right, guys, so when I do blend my concealer, I do use this brush. It's a B small. I did get these brushes from Amazon. I'm definitely gonna put them in a link, but I always just pat, like rub circle, rub circle, rub circle. And I just wanted to discuss a few things honestly while I'm doing this. Is that, as you all may know, well, I just started this channel probably like I think last year, and I just stopped doing it because I don't know, like, to be honest, I felt like it was not too much work, but I felt like I was recording a little too much sometimes, and I was kind of forgetting to be in the moment when I was at certain things or event. So I was just like, okay, let me just chill, like just vibe. And then this year happened, you know, that beginning of the year, New Year's resolution, whatever type stuff. You're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I'm like, okay, I kind of like YouTube. I like recording. Like, it's not more so like I'm doing it for the fame. I just like it, to be honest. Like, it's not a issue to me to have like people see what I do. It's just more so, it's just like, I feel like I don't see enough of people like me. When I mean people like me, I mean like Christian girls or like young Christian girls who are posting. So I was just like, I kind of want to like put that out there and just show people how my life is and why I'm a Christian and how I became a Christian. And I do feel like one day I will be posting like my testimony on, like, you know, how God changed my life for the better, and just showing you guys a glimpse of like why I do it, to be honest. But again, as you guys can see, I'm just like patting. I did started circling, but I just like pat, pat, pat. Like, make sure you're going in. Like, that's the whole thing of it, is blending. Blending is key, to be honest. Blending is definitely key. To get away those harsh lines. Blend, blend, blend. And it's best when you're doing your makeup to be in front of like a light or something that is like going to show you everything. So my eyebrows look after I am done blending the concealer. I'm always gonna go in and make sure I blend out the front of my eyebrows, because when you do like this motion, like patting it, you're pressing the concealer back on it, so it does fade away, and it does give it like a, I don't know how to really say it, not really a line, but it does show you where your eyebrows like stops or starts. So I am going back and I'm just brushing it just to give it more of that natural look. And some people might think this is like the 2017 eyebrows, 2019. To be honest, I like this eyebrow look. Like, trends are trends, whatever. You either like it or you don't, to be honest. Nobody's gonna fight you if you don't like it. It's a trend. You follow what you want to follow. And I just prefer these eyebrows. It just makes me and my face look better. I like how my makeup looks afterwards when I did it, because I've tried the other eyebrow look and I did not like it. It's cute, don't get me wrong, on some girls it is cute, but for me, I did not like how my face looks. I was like, let me go back to what I know and let me do what I do. And that's just how I've been rocking. I think sometimes we just get so caught up in trends that we forget that certain things just are not for us. Like, yes, it's a trend. Yes, you can try it. But just because it's a trend doesn't mean it's going to be for you. And I'm just fine with that. I prefer my eyebrows to like that. But yeah. So that's how the eyebrows will look. As you guys can see, they're intact. Like, these babies are not going to move. Like, they're not going to move. And that's just how I like it. But you guys can see that I did brush it up to like the top of my forehead, like, and I didn't bring it all the way over here. I just did to the top of my forehead. And remember the primer I was talking about? It's gonna grip it. Like, this thing is a power grip primer, so it's going to grip. It's gonna take everything that you're applying it and it's going to grip it. It's going to make them go all together smoothly. But yes, guys, I'm definitely going to go with my concealers right here. the little bright into like the regular, and then my actual close to my skin. And what I use, guys, again, this is affordable makeup look. But e.l.f., do not sleep on e.l.f. I feel like the girls are now like realizing what e.l.f. can do, or some of them are like, oh, I don't want to use e.l.f. because it's not, you know, those type of products. But baby, e.l.f., get you one of these. Like, literally get you one of these. This is called the Hydrated Camo Concealer Satin Finish Look, and I got this Hydrated Camo Concealer Corrector Camo Hydrant. I guess it's just another way of saying it. I literally repeated myself. But this is for my brighter eye. You can find this at Ulta, Sephora, any makeup store, to be honest. It was not expensive. I think it was like $7. Do not quote me. If you go over there and be like, oh my gosh, she said it was $7. Do not quote me. I think it is $7. And this is also, I think, around the same price. And I think, let me see if I can find the color of this. Deep Caramel, and this one is a deep chestnut. So the caramel is for up here and the chestnut is a little under. And then I also have the ColourPop. This is because I'm a red undertone, so I do use this so it could blend with the lightness and then my red undertone. So in this color is dark 153C, whatever that means, and it is the Hydro Creamy Concealer from ColourPop. But yeah, so this is how I will do it. I just apply a little of the bright one, to be honest, not too much. And like, get under the eye. If you really want that bright under eye look, get under your eyes, not here, under your eyes. That's how you really do get it. And then I go with the one that's actual mine. It's close to fawn, honestly, and I just apply it. You guys see? Like, it's really close. And this one I do extend it out here. I apply them, and I do extend it out here. And don't be shy with your concealer. Don't apply too much, but don't be shy with it. If you really want it to like show, you have to apply. The little, no, you gotta apply it. I put it on my nose, here too. But look, see this. And now I do go with the ColourPop. You don't have to use 3. You can use 2. I use 3 because I like how it looks on me. I'm gonna show you guys with the finished look on why I say this. But I do take it, and this one goes out too. I don't apply a lot of this. But if they didn't tell you, your creams are first and then your powders. You said it with your powders. When I mean powders, if you're doing a foundation look, cream foundation, and then you go back with a powder foundation, that's how you seal it. And I just learned this, guys. Look, so yes. But I'm gonna go in with a beauty sponge, and I'm gonna just be pressing it in just so you guys can see. I'm gonna start right here. As you guys can see, I'm going under my eye. Like, you want that under eye look, you go under your eye. Go under it. Alright? Then boom. Okay, every corner of my nose, right? I went in there. In there. And I'm patting up, not swiping up, I'm patting up. And I'm also going to go in with a brush too. But I want to make sure everything is like into its spot before I do that. But yeah, I really wanted to come in to tell you guys something. So with my life, I am currently in school and I am about to get my bachelor's. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, sometimes like if you know like God and everything, Jesus, you know that your waiting season can be so difficult. And he says like, trust in me, like if you believe in me, you will trust me. So why do we question? And there are times like I would start questioning him, and it's like, you know, where are you? Like, you gave me a promise and I'm like waiting. But as I always look back and reflect on my life, he never failed me. And he does it on his timing. And there are times I'm just like, my impatience overcomes and my flesh takes over, and it's like, okay, you can do this yourself. Because I'm a type of person, I like to do stuff myself. I like to get things done. And sometimes God's just telling you to sit down, relax, and let me show you what I can do, because it's going to be better than what you think you can do. So I'm really in that season right now. Like, I'm talking to him and I'm trying to understand, like, God, don't give up on me yet, because I know I've come so far for real, and I know that you have done so much for me and my family, and as well as my close friends. I know the glory of God. I know what he can do. It's just that I just waiting, like, what about me? Like, are you really seeing me right now? Like, are you really seeing me? That's what I'm saying. Like, are you really seeing me right now? But he's a faithful God, and I know he has never failed me. But if anybody's in their waiting season like I am right now, just trust in him, like, for real. Like, for real. Like, and surround yourself by people who actually know him. Because if they don't know, if you're surrounded by people who don't know him, they're basically going to tell you to do this, to do that, to do this. You should go ahead, go run for it. Like, you know, it's your life, YOLO, you only live once, just take it at that chance. But surround yourself by people who actually know him and know his words. Because, baby, they're not going to set you up for real. They're gonna say, like, are you praying? Are you seeking? Are you fasting? Are you reading your word? Are you actually being diligent in your waiting season? Or you're just sitting here and moping? And that's what I have. I have a community that, like, child, I be going through what I be going through, and I'm like, y'all help me. And they do. And they give me, like, reassurance, and they tell me, like, you know, is this something that you are actually seeking for? Or is this something that you're actually putting your works into? Or are you just sitting here being a crybaby? And child. But yeah, guys, as you can see, I did blend it out. Like, right here, I did connect it to up here. So I blend this out and I blend this out, and then my forehead. But that is going to be blended out with my contour stick. And this is, I think, Black Radiant. Oh, girl. My sister had this, and I was like, I want this. I want it. I tried to take it for her, but she's like, get my stuff back. So if you're watching this, sister, I did not take your other one. I really did not, because she's been looking for it. But I've been using this as a contour stick, and it's just chef kiss for me. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, these type of stuff, I like how they make me look. Like, and it's very affordable. This one, I think it was like $10 to like $15. Nothing too crazy, nothing too expensive. But the way that I use it, again, it is a stick. And at the bottom, I forgot about this, guys. I really just bought this. At the bottom, it has its own brush. Let me open this. It has its own brush. So, you see this junk is still white. That's how you know I haven't used it. Like, this thing is white. But yeah, I was just open it up a little, and I'm literally going like this. and pat. Do not swipe it. If you're not sure how much to use, pat. Step back, look. All right, and then you just go in, pat, 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 pat. Like, I am no professional, but pat, pat, pat. But yeah, go in and then use this brush. I literally just go in. I put it in first. In first. In. And then I go out. I'm going in, and again guys, I always go in afterwards with a actual brush and I blend everything in. Right now I'm just blending the contour in, but I go with a brush and I blend, 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 blend. Contouring your nose, but shape your nose the way you want it to be shaped. I do have a little wider nose around here, but that's how you do it, right? So boom. This is how it looks. You guys can see the little harsh right here, right? But that's fine because I always go in with a brush and I blend it. This brush set that I have, I got it from Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in. I got it 2 years ago and it's still intact. Like, I love this brush. I love it. Just great for me. But look how I'm just going in. I'm not trying to blend everything in. I'm just blending in what was hard for me. So boom, I just went in and I just blend everything in. Look how natural this looks. Honestly, it doesn't look too bright even when I step back. Neither does it look too like harsh. I blended everything in. And of course guys, you do want to make sure that you always get your neck too, because sometimes if you don't really know your foundation and you're just experimenting, make sure it blends with your neck, like, so you don't get those type of, oh my god, scary face. Like, don't have to put foundation. Take your leftover product and just swipe down, swipe, because your neck doesn't need the makeup. Just take leftover product. When I normally do my face, I do go back to my eyes, because after applying concealer and blending things out, my eyes do look a little more brighter, and I wanted to look back to my natural tone, so I just go with the eyeshadow palette. I had this for almost, I think, 6 years. Not too much, literally going back and giving myself the color that I had already. Eyeshadow on. I just wanted to look more natural, so I went with that, and I'm going with a darker one. And y'all, my darker one did spill. That's not even want to show y'all. It's so raggedy right now, so it's like crumbs. So I'm like fighting for my life right now just to get it. So, and I just go in little bit. see? It just gave you that elevated look. I just love this. But these are the lashes. Like, they're so fluffy. These are the lashes that I got from the beauty supply store. And of course, I'm just always going back and getting areas that I felt like I missed. Alright guys, so now I am going in with Black Radiance. This is a loose setting powder. When I do it first, I put it like a little tap tap tap, just so I can sit it a little, and then I actually go with that what I need. And girls, get you one of these. Get you one of these, 2 of these, and you know, whatever. Get you a lot of it because you're gonna need it. But for some reason, I always love the setting powder look. Like, I just love it. Like, the girls be like doing their thing and they had this setting powder on. I be like, y'all, you just look so cute. Like, if I walk out the house right now with. But yeah, I do that and then I actually pat it in. Just wanted to place everything. Just like. And if you feel like you lost your contouring, like, oh my gosh, my contour is not going to so much, this is why we go in with a powder one. A powder. Again, Black Radiance. They gonna sponsor me. I'm gonna be sponsored by Black Radiance because, baby, I got the contour stick, I got the setting powder, and I got their actual powder. So, sponsor me. If you guys are watching this, make sure you tell them to sponsor me because the girls are getting in. I'm going back with that same brush that I was using to blend everything out. It's just blending it out now again. Blending it out. And I know this corner of this lash is really pissing me off because it's lifting. I'm gonna be right. And I'm just blending it. And now I actually go with my setting powder and I set this bad boy. And again, I am not a makeup artist. So I like makeup. And I would do it for people if they want their makeup done. Like, I would say freelance. Like, you got your makeup products, you need your face quickly beat. I got you. I would do your makeup. So there are gonna be certain times where if you're a makeup artist and you're looking, oh my gosh, she's using the wrong brush, let me know so I can know how to use it exactly. Because again, I'm not a makeup artist, but this is what I use, and this is how my makeup looks out, like turns out after using that one. So hey, I mean, I'm doing something right. But now I'm gonna just set it in. And let that set in. Y'all would not believe what just happened. I'm gonna insert the clip at the end, but I was caught on fire. I'm gonna start at a fire in my room. And I'm over here, I'm like about to show you guys how I do my waterline, and I'm like, oh snap, I smell fire. Like, why do I smell fire? Turn around, my makeup bag is catching on fire, and I'm like I'm panicking. So like, I got no water near me. I'm not gonna step on it, and I don't want anything else to catch on fire because it was like engulfing, like it was getting big. So now I'm just going under my water line. Y'all, you want to see the bag? This is the bag. Yo, this bag was catching on fire. Like, I had a candle lit, and guys, don't be like me. Do not put things plastic next to something that's going to engulf in flame. My mind wasn't really like pondering. I just did it, and now I gotta throw it away. It had its run, to be honest. I wanted a new one, but this is what happened. Now I'm gonna go with my Sky High mascara from, what is this, Maybelline? I had this for a while too, and I just put on my bottom lashes. I have really long bottom lashes, so I just make them more defined. Like, they're not that long, but they're longer and cuter than my top lashes. So basically I am done with everything. I'm just gonna go in with my matte finish setting powder, and I'm going to spray it. You always want to get a setting powder to set your powder and fan it out. Now, to honestly seal the deal, I'm going in with the same brow pencil, and I'm gonna outline it off. So I'm really in between these two. This is a NYX and this is Ruby Kiss. This is a sheer balm gloss, and this is a super matte cream. Just like that. And then the tint towards the middle. And some more. Y'all know what's so funny? I forgot the most important thing. Blush. But yeah, guys, it's so cheeky. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I am done, and like I said, I'm going to show you guys the clip on how I almost burned this bag. Like, my face. Roll the clip real quick. Under eye look. My face was just like but honestly, I got it and nothing happened. And again, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. For those who are watching, I don't care if it's 10. You guys watch me, and if you subscribe to me afterwards, thank you so much, because this is what your girl likes to do. I love makeup, I love content, and I love like anything, just girls. And again, Jesus loves you, and I love you. Bye.